Hey guys, and welcome on into today's NBA video play of the day. For more pick content, please check out our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link down in the video description. Over there you can access our daily free play, as well as all of our top confidence premium bets. Also, for more pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button, and also check out our MLB video play of the day over at our YouTube channel as well. Heading into today's video, we're going to talk about a matchup in the Eastern Conference as we head into Game 4 of this series between the Boston Celtics and the Washington Wizards. In the last outing, Washington got off to another huge lead in the first quarter as they, this time anyways, were able to sustain that lead and then go on to win by a final of 116-89. Washington has gotten off to tremendous starts in the first quarter in each of the first three games. In Boston, Washington wasn't able to hold on to those leads for an extended period after the first quarter. But behind their home court advantage, this changed, and they were able to build off of their lead going throughout the course of the game, actually outscoring Boston in every single quarter. The Celtics weren't nearly as good on the offensive side of the ball as we'd seen them on their home court in games 1 and 2, as they put up just 89 points. The starters for Boston really had a tough time, only 3 starters scoring in double figures, with the leading scorer being Al Horford, who put up just 16 points. Isaiah Thomas wasn't his usual dominant self, as he only put up 13 points on 3 of 8 shooting. The Celtics are going to need a whole lot more out of their starters, including Isaiah Thomas. Also, Bradley only put up 7 points. So those guys are certainly going to have to put up better performances today if the Celtics are going to keep things competitive with the Wizards. We were fairly high on Washington coming into Game 3 on their home court, even though they were down 0-2 in the series, just given the fact that they've shown really strong stretches against the Celtics, and we felt this time on their home court, behind the comfort of their home court advantage, that if they were to have a similar success that they've had, or at least shown in the first quarters of the first 2 games, that they'd be in a better position to potentially build off of that, which they were able to do in Game 3. Both of these teams are some of the faster-paced teams in the Eastern Conference this year. Celtics ranked 7th in the NBA in scoring average, averaging 108 points per game, while Washington ranked 5th in the NBA, putting up 109.2 points per game. When you add those two numbers together, you get 217 points, and that's almost where we have the over-under set for this game right now. It's set at about in that 215 to 216 range. In the last outing, it actually was the lowest combined score of the series thus far, even though Washington continued to do what they do, which is play fast and score a lot of points, putting up 116 points, but the Celtics only were able to muster up 89 points in that one. So the final total was 205 points, much less than the prior 2 games. In Game 2, we saw a final score of 129 to 119, and in Game 1, we saw 123 to 111. So certainly not quite as many points put up in Game 3, as the Celtics faded a bit on the offensive side of the ball themselves. It'll be interesting to see if the Celtics look a little bit more comfortable on the offensive end in Game 4. You know, in Game 3, they just looked so out of character in comparison to what we saw out of them in Games 1 and 2 at home. Even though the Celtics have gotten off to very slow starts in each of the first quarters of the first 3 games, at least in Games 1 and 2, the Celtics came thundering back with tremendous offensive performances after the first quarter. That wasn't the case, however, in our last outing for the Boston Celtics. So heading into this game, even though we're coming off a total that went and hit the under yesterday, we're still pretty confident with the over right now. You know, Washington has scored consistently well throughout this series, scoring well into the hundreds, with their lowest performance just being 111 points. So we feel like Washington should be able to hold up their end of the bargain, and we feel like this game is going to be a bit more competitive than what we saw in Game 3. And as a result, the Celtics are going to need to score, obviously, in the hundreds to keep things competitive today. So we see Boston having somewhat of a bounce-back performance as they compete in a little bit more of a closer game here, scoring into the 100 points. And as a result of that, we see the over hitting. So that's going to be our NBA video play of the day today, guys, as we see the over hitting over the total on this one. For more pick video content, be sure to click that subscribe button. Check out our MLB video play of the day, and also for more pick content, head on over to our main website, stumpthespread.com, which I'll link in the video description to access our daily free play as well as all of our top confidence bets. So thanks guys for stopping on in, and we hope to see you in the future. Bye.